Hello guys, welcome back to the next video in basic command in Linux series. uh, Linux, getting a portion of text from input file is a very common operation, and there are two basic and widely used command, that is head command and tail command, to get such output. In this tutorial we'll discuss the typical usage of this command through some examples. As their name implies, head command will output the first part of the file, while tail command will output the last part of the file, and both of these commands write result to standard output. As we know, if we want to print the content of the directory, we use ls command. So now there is a text file, that is text.txt, and in order to print the content of text.txt we use cat command text.txt, enter. So this is my text command that we are going to use today. So I'm going to clear the screen. So to use a head command, we're going to write head command and then text.txt. So without any flag, the text command, the head command will print the first 10 lines of the input file, the standard output. Press enter. You can see we get the first 10 lines as the output. So if you want to print any other number of line other than 10, so you can use a flag n. So head minus n, and then you specify the number of line you want to get. In this case I want 5 line of my text, 5 line from my text.txt, and it will print the first 5 line from text.txt. So if you want like 11 first line, you can get 11 first line. So now there is one more flag, one more option to use with n flag, n minus 90, and then the text.txt. So what this will do, it will print every line except the last 90 lines. That means that you can get 1 to 10 only. As you can see, there we get 1 to 10 only. So if you want to print every line but not the last 10 line, that is 1 to 90, you're gonna write this command. We got this result. So that's how you can print the output, first and output line by line. Suppose you want to print the output character by character instead of line by line, so we're gonna use a flag, that is C, and we want the first 3 byte and then text.txt. What it's gonna do, it's gonna print the first 3 byte first. As you can see, we get 1 and 2, but there are only 2 byte, but that's not the case. This is 1, and here that is the line break, and the line break consists of 1 byte and then 2, total 3. Suppose you want to get 7 byte of from your text, first 7 byte from your text.txt. So 1 byte, and then is line break 2 byte. This is text again, line break 4, and then 3 and 5, and then again a line break 6 and 7. Now this is what you can do, use a single file. So what if we want to use the head command with a multiple file? So we don't have multiple here, so I'm just gonna copy that text.txt to text. As you can see, I got text and txt, and I'm going to use head command, and I'm going to specify that I want 7 first 7 line from text in text.txt. So it will print first 7 line from text and first 7 line from text.txt. And if you don't specify this n7, it's gonna by default print the first 10 lines, first 10 line from text in the first 10 line from text.txt. So that's all about the head command. Now we're going to talk about the tail command. The tail command, as I have previously said, will output the last part of the file. So if we write tail command, this tail command with text with my text file, it's gonna print by default, it's gonna print the last 10 lines. As you can see, 91, 92, 93, 200, last 10 lines. And if you want to print last n lines, not the 10 line but other than 10 line, we're gonna specify n flag with any constant, and then text then specifies number of lines, and this is the number of lines. As you can see, we got the last 11 lines. You can also use any of the constant to get any of the last lines. So in this case, we got the last 7 lines. So there is one more thing about this: n plus 9 10 then text. So what this command will do, it will print it will start printing the line from the 10th line. It will start printing from the 10th line. Enter. As you can see, it had printed their output from the 10th line, and you can see if you change anything here, it will start printing from the 50th line. As you can see, 50, 51 till the end. So that's how you use these two commands. And of course, similarly in tail command, you can use C character wise also, C and then number of character you want. In this case, I want 4 character, and then from the last, of course, and then text file to get 100. As you can see, 1 0 0, and then there is a line break that also consists of 1 character. So there are 4 character, and you can, if you want other than 4, you can also write the last 5 character. This as you can see, we got only 1 because there is a line break, and this 3 plus 1 4, and there's another line break here, that is 5 character. You want a 6 character, 6 character in 9, and then there's a line break 2 3 4 5, and then there's a line break 6 character. So suppose you want to print the output of a file that is constantly changing. That means there are some command that is appending their result to that file. So what to do in this case? What to do in that case if that file is constantly changing? How to get the output? So we're gonna write tail, and there's a flag f. F means follow, and then the text file. So as you can see that of course that txt file is empty, and you can see that the tail command is waiting. In the previous case, you see the tail command prints the output and it came out of the file, but in this case it's still waiting for the output. So I already wrote a script that will create some output, some real-time output. Now you can see that the output is that this command is updating or appending some output, and it's showing here at the real time. So that's all about to see how to how our real time, how to see the output of a file that is changing in real time. So that's all. So there is one more thing. You can use tail command and head command together to get some output. Suppose here that my text file, that is this, it consists of 1 to 100, but I want output from 51 to say 55. So they are that alone using tail command or head command you can never get that output. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to first use a head command, and I'm going to get first 55 line from that text, and I'm going to use a pipeline. What pipeline I'm gonna do? Pipeline will take the output of this command as its input. So 1 to 55 is the first 1 to 55 line is the output of this command. So, and whatever I write here, it's gonna take first 1 to 55 the output as its input. So to get 51 to 55, what I'm gonna do, use a tail command, and then I'm going to get last 5. So 1 to 55 and the last 5 is 51 to 55. So that's the press enter, you can see that we got 51 to 55. So that's all about head command and tail command. So if you like our content, you can subscribe our channel Data Guy. Thank you. Bye. See you later.